Good morning, everybody. We are live, I hope. Always phases me first up in the when we go live, because there's no way I can actually tell other than the OBS says stop streaming, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're live. But we're here again. Well, what an exciting day! What an exciting weekend it's actually been, because a few things have happened over the weekend. Pardon me. The first one is, and this is thanks to my absolutely wonderful viewers, my subscribers. I started streaming on the 21st of February, which is just 7 weeks ago, and I had a goal, apart from the 4 or 5 family subscribers that I had. I really, didn't. I started out with nothing, and the goal that I had was to get 20 subscribers. Well, that happened in the first few weeks. I think about 4 weeks that happened. And then I thought, well, this is fabulous, and thank you so much to those people who subscribed to my channel. And so the next goal I said, okay, I wonder if I can get 50 subscribers by the end of April. This weekend, I'm stunned, because we're only 2 weeks into April, and I've hit 45 subscribers, and you wonderful subscribers. Thank you so much. Please, I'd love to make 50 by the end of April. So if you know of anybody that you think might enjoy my content, and the new things that are coming. Excuse me a minute. That froggy throat of mine just doesn't want to go. And if you think so, please send them over here and subscribe, and let's see if we can make 50 subscribers by the end of April. That would be absolutely fantastic. This April, I turned 74 years old, and I've had a dash good life. I really have. Everyone has ups and downs, but I'm in a place where I really want to be. A couple of things I'd like to do, but it's a wonderful world. It's a wonderful place. Okay, the big thing is that I've been invited by a fellow gamer, to take part in it's a multi-streamer. It's in Fortnite Legos, but it's a multi-streamer in the one world. So instead of just having, like me, in this world, and of course I'm the only one in it, I can pretty much own the whole thing. I love it. This is going to be, I think, 5 or 6 streamers that will be streaming live from the one world. So I may have, and it's the expert world, which I have never played. No, that's a lie. I attempted to play once. I think the first 30 seconds I got killed. And of course, if you get killed in the expert world and you don't have a thing called a totem of immortality, I think it is, then that's it. You can't go back into that world. So even if you've managed to build stuff, or a village, or start to, you just can't do anything about it. So I got killed. I think I tried to start another one, and I think I ended up getting killed after about 60 seconds. So, well, at least I improved, didn't I? But so it's tough. It's a tough world. But Den has invited me to take part in this with 5 or 6 other streamers, and we will be streaming live. I think for me, it looks like it's going to be, for my time, it's going to be midnight on Saturday nights. Now, people are going to say, oh, Debbie, come on, that's ridiculous. It's actually not for me. these people coming from other parts of the world, and I'm the odd one out. Most of them are within, a few hours each other. But of course, being in Australia, way down here in the south, I'm 12 hours out. So it's easier for me, and I'll tell you why. They want to stream on the weekend. Now, every single weekend, my son is a sound technician. He's a musician, but he works as a sound technician for a heavy metal rock club. And so he does, all the stuff there. Now, he doesn't drive because he's autistic. So I drive him. Thankfully, I'm a heavy metal freak. So I get to take him there and to watch 4 or 5 heavy metal bands or artists, musicians, whatever. So it's fantastic for me. Now, we get home from there around about 11 o'clock on the Saturday night. And I'm already hyped. So what a wonderful time for me to click on, get into the world with the other guys, and I'm ready to go. So the timing is perfect for me. Everyone's, probably going to think that it's not, but it actually is. It works out really well. What else do I have to tell you? I'll have to redo this because it's silly to do something right at the beginning of a stream because often people come in later. So that's called what I was just talking about there is called the Adventurer series. That's what we're going to be doing. I thank my streamers. I've got to write notes because I'm absolutely hopeless with my memory. So I thank my streamers and I thanked my subscribers, my current ones. And if you are watching at the moment, would really appreciate a thumbs up and to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And the next thing would be that I stream at 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time every morning. So if you would like to receive that notification, because I think that works out to be about 6 p.m. or thereabouts in UK and in the USA, which is one of the reasons why I do it at this time. I'm also aware that a large percentage of my subscribers actually come from Australia, and I think they come on and they actually view it not live a bit later on. So please, if you would like a notification, please hit the notification bell, and that'll tell you when I'm coming on. As I said, 6 a.m. live Australian Eastern Standard Time every day except Sunday, because that's the night that my son works, and that I will be doing a live stream with the adventurers, and I'm not going to be getting up at 6 a.m. to do a stream then. And I don't now anyway, simply because I don't get home till about 11:30, and for this old girl, it's a little bit tough to get up at that stage, but that's okay. So, where are we right now? When I exited out, I did not make notes. So, here's my kids again. Look at this. What a mess. Yeah, okay, you, Scrappy. Come here, let me pick up your mess. I have to teach you to pick up your own mess. It shows so much on the white snow, doesn't it? Look at these guys. What are you doing? All right, so where am I and what the heck am I doing? I know what I was doing. Why are they out there like that? I don't remember putting them out. Can anybody refresh my memory as to why they are sitting out here? I think I know, because I pulled this building part down. That's right. Now I have to transport the things. Good grief. So what I need to do is I need to do another building just to house them. Look at these two in there. Isn't this awesome? I love it. Oh, that's right. I've got to fix the floor. Oh my God, I better fix the floor. Okay, let's get into it. Come on, it's work time, girl. Hello. I didn't even say hi, did I? Hello, thank you. Thank you so much. And that's my follower. He's so good. Yeah, he's one of the best followers, I tell you. Pardon, pardon me, this damn frog in my throat. I wish he'd find another home. All right, we've got to build. We've got to fix this floor. Now, what one is it? This is what I had trouble with last time. Is this it? It could very well be. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's it. Yeah, all right, so I can fix it. The last time I did that in another village, I could not find the stuff to fix it. Thankfully, I just did. Awesome. That is, yep, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, come on, guys. What are we doing? Hi, Lynx. What are you up to? How's your job? Copper bar. Excellent. Happy with that. So, oh, more mess. We've got to get... Ah, yes, of course. This is what happens when you're playing in two different worlds. See, during the day that I'm not streaming, I actually am in another village playing. So, and I think I just started doing the garden over there. I did. What is this? Okay, that's not it. All right, get your head together, Dem, because you've got work to do. Right, the first thing I have to do is a building to house all of my... This is going to end up going, I think, because I'm not going to be able to repair it. Or am I? No, I'm not. Am I going to have enough beds, or do I have to make more? Obviously, tomato head and slushy fit in there. Do I have a spare bed for them in here? Bright, Lynx. That's a bed assignment. All right, let's do a second one. Under here, we'll get him in here. I think it's that bed there. Up to the window. Let's go a little bit this way. Put him right there. And I think we'll put the other one right in here. Does that look right? It kind of doesn't. Kind of looks a bit squashed. Okay. Well, where? All right, how about we go down this way? How will that go? Yeah, that looks like it might go better. And a little bit there. That way. All right, so that should give me the right amount now. I'm hoping. Let's have a look. See, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and myself. That makes 7. All right, so we've got that. That means I can pull down. Hey, JT, how you doing? I just subscribed to your channel. Well, not just, yesterday. Yellow? What's yellow? Yellow, yellow. I have no idea what yellow means. Yellow means hello in banana. Oh, how you doing, man? I'll have to remember that. I'm not familiar with banana talk. Or sorry. An Aussie would never say a banana. We say banana with an R. How are you? It's good to meet you. Okay, now I've got to house these chests now because I just pulled down the bloody building, and I'm trying to decide. I'm doing good, thanks. You know what? I love that about Americans. Every time an American comes into my chat or I meet someone who's American or whatever, and I say, "How are you?" and they always say, "Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking." You know, Aussies never say that. We just go, "Yeah, good, mate." And very rarely say, "How are you?" You know, it's just, yeah, we're good, we're ace, whatever. But the thanks for asking. And can I have a guess and say, first off, are you American and are you from the South? Because that's what I'm finding. People from the South have the most incredible manners. All right, so I'm going to. Hey, listen, dudes, you have to get up. It's not nighttime, or is it? Oh, God, yeah, it is. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? Welcome. Sandy's a newcomer to chat, and what a wonderful thing to have you here. Okay, I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to try to repair this building or not. I don't know yet. I think I might have a go at it. So I probably won't destroy those yet. Because I think I did repair on a doing well. You're from America and from the South. What is that? It's almost time to restart. No, not now. I don't want to restart my device right now. Good grief. Yeah, the Americans from the South have just got the most wonderful manners, and I'm seeing that every day someone comes into my chat. And, I mean, I've lived in America, for heaven's sake. It's not like I don't know you people, but I lived in Bremerton, which is Seattle, Washington. Oh, thank you, JT. Yeah, I turned 74, Sandy, last week on the 6th of April. So, yeah. Yeah, but I lived in Bremerton, which is just north of Tacoma, which is east or west of Seattle. So I lived there, also lived in LA, have people there still. So we tend to go back often. I think the last time we were there was 2019 before COVID. Or was it? Oh, yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, we stayed we were in LA with family there. But I knew then, you know, I'd go into okay, you call it a gas station. We call them service stations here. Happy late birthday, Sam. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Sandy's like husband who's also has the same birthday. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yep. Well, the old brain just went south on me. Yeah. What I found is when you go into a gas station over there, it was amazed me because you pay before you go in. I'm like, why? I haven't put any fuel in my tank. How do you know how much it's going to take? And they said, "Oh, no, well, we estimate." I thought, yeah, bugger you do. That's not going to happen. I nearly ended up in an argument with him. But then I found out exactly, why and what it's all about. But even so, he was so well-mannered. It was really, really lovely. Aussies, I don't think we're very well-mannered. I think we're so laid back. I don't know, maybe we're just rude. I don't know. But anyways, that's us. I said, JT, I was saying to Den that if nothing else, I'll bring Aussie culture to the adventurers. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe that's not such a good thing after all. Should be good. I'm very excited. Sandy, I'm joining JT and some other streamers, gamers on a multi. Den's on as well. How you doing? Oh, that is fantastic. So Sandy, that's Miss Mimi. How you doing? Here I was just about to explain to her what JD and I were doing. Well, that would have been useless because she already knows. That's fantastic, Den. Thank you. Please, ring my not give me a little thumbs up, and I have a goal. I that's fantastic. I'm so looking forward to playing. It's I'm really excited about it. Yeah, that is so good. Fantastic. I actually watched one of the videos, and you were in it. The one of them that I watched, so I was familiar with who you were, but obviously just not your name. So that's it. But I have a goal, guys. I started streaming for the first time on February the 21st, which was 7 weeks ago. And apart from, I don't know, 4 or 5 of my family, my devoted family, that actually came on and became subscribers, I didn't have anybody else, and I didn't advertise it. I didn't do any of the normal stuff. I just streamed, and away we went. Well, I had 20 subscribers by, I think, the first 3 or 4 weeks. And now I've gone and I said, okay, well, that's fantastic. I'm going to see if I can get 50 subscribers. I thought, wishful thinking, damn. See if I get, oh, thank you, JT. See if I can get 50 subscribers before the end of April. Well, I hit 45 yesterday, obviously, thanks to JT and probably Sandy and Den as well. But I hit 45, and I'd so love to get to 50 by the end of April. Absolutely wonderful if I can. But thank you. Yeah, I am really, really enthusiastic. I'm not doing anything in this bloody game, though, am I? I'm just talking. I actually have another project which is happening. We're in the process of getting done. I have already created the channel for it. There's going to be a group of 4 women between the ages of 50 and me. I'm the oldest, that are going to do like a broadcast. It's a talk back. The 4 of us will be on screen, and we're just going to be talking about current news items, issues around the world, stuff like that. But we're going to be coming from a how can I explain, a middle way perspective, because we're very conscious of the fact that right at this moment, the world, the population are extremes. You're either left or right. You're either Christian, not Christian. You're either gay or straight. And whilst I'm a Christian, I also believe very much in Buddha's middle way. So we're going to be coming and discussing all of this stuff that's happening from a middle way perspective. I've had a lot of feedback on it, and I think I'm very excited about that too. So that's going to be a live stream. We're going to do that twice a week. Then to be involved with the adventurers, and my own stream, which I stream every day. Wow, I am so excited. It's this is a dream come true for me, honestly, from just 7 weeks ago. And if you happen to go and play the first video, oh my God, it's an embarrassment. The very first video that I put out, I sound like I'm talking to a classroom of 4-year-olds. Honestly, it was so. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, because if nothing else, it tells me that I've come a little bit further than that very first one. But yeah, it's all exciting, and I thank you guys, and I'm going to shut up for a minute because I'm not doing anything except wandering around my block at the moment. But thank you for coming on this morning. Thank you. I do talk. You may have noticed. I do talk, yeah. It's funny because I'm autistic, and I can't take phone calls. I'm lousy at doing text messages because I end up rewriting the thing 15 times before I actually send it. But video chat, oh my God, completely different person. Somewhat like my son. My son's a muso. He's 21 years old, and he's a heavy metal musician, and he's also autistic, and he is an absolute introvert off stage. put him on stage, and you just wouldn't know. You wouldn't know it was him. And yeah, it's something to do, something about autism. I don't know, but once we get an audience, you can't shut us up. So, all right, what am I doing? Oh my God, picking up my animals' excrements or whatever they're called. Stop doing it. You make a mess of my sheets, my lovely snow. Look at it. I love it because actually on the snow you can see it a lot easier than in the grass. All right, what am I going to do with this here? I really, really don't know. Okay, I probably need to pop around here and empty my inventory because it's oh, I must have done that the last time. The brain is not functioning well. Okay, let's do this. Actually, I was thinking, Dan, if you're still there, the time that you want to stream on Saturday is absolutely perfect for me because my son, Muso, is his job. He is a sound tech at a heavy metal rock club, and he does, because he's autistic. He doesn't drive. I do though, so I'm his transport. So I take him up, and he works on Saturday nights. So we'll go. I'll take him up there. I get to enjoy 6 hours of fantastic 4 or 5 bands, heavy metal bands. Then I bring him home. Now we normally get home from there about 11:30. I can never sleep at that time anyway because I'm so hyped from the music, because I live and breathe heavy and power metal music. So I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. So that 12 midnight, which is your 10 Saturday, your 12 midnight Sunday, that's fantastic for me. That time could not work better. Really, it's absolutely brilliant. I don't think you go over there. I think you go in the next one. No, wrong ones. So I don't know if Dan's still there, but I will be chatting with him again soon. You don't go in there. You go in that one. Okay. I'm very fussy about my things here. Okay. Where are we going to put that one? You're supposed to... No, you're not. Yeah, that's it. There we go. I was fascinated by your build, Mimi. Miss Mimi. I thought it was fantastic. When I was watching you, then took me over. Absolutely fabulous. I'm not an expert builder, believe me. I am so much of a beginner. So much of a beginner. I'm a beginner at all of this, actually. Actually, I'm not that much of a beginner because I played World of Warcraft for 15 years. But that's all I ever played, and I certainly never streamed at all. But I did play high level World of Warcraft. But then I had the motorbike accident, and then I had the infection, which started out just as an ear infection and went into my brain, and I ended up in a coma and all sorts of stuff happening. And I lost a lot of cognitive stuff as a result of that. And I didn't game after that. But my medical team suggested that I do. They said that it would be very good for me to regain cognitive skills and stuff like that. And I have to admit, it has. It's been awesome. Okay. We're going to do some work. I don't know where that goes, but you're going up there for now. Okay. Over here we go to these ones that are sitting out. Oops, I'm hungry. Okay. Oh, more. Good grief. You guys are messy today. That one just disappeared on its own. Okay, over here we go. Let's get these emptied so I can go and pick up where? Whoa, what are we doing? You go there. You go there. You go there. Up there you go. Into got no place to bloody put you. All right, we need to move some of these. You're coming out. You're coming out. So are you. And I'll pop that down in there. And that tabloid stuff there. All right, what's in this one? Food. Yum. More food. Okay. So I don't particularly want to start another one. Oh, JT, it's as I said, very mediocre. I've never done anything like what you guys have done. And this one I've only just started. What I like doing is renovating. Like I'm really eager to get up to 10. So level 10 on this one. I love these guys. So I can actually renovate this. Wendy, how you doing? Wendy is, I was just telling you guys about a broadcast that we're going to be doing, and with women for women, and Wendy is one of those girls that she's undertaking that with me. And Wendy, the people who are in the chat, which is Sandy and JT and Den, they're the people I'm going to be doing a multiplayer, multi-streamer in the one world. Is it? Okay, hang on. I'll turn up. How's that, Wendy? Is that any better? You have to tell me testing. Oh, I could put... Did I ask? Oh, Wendy, you know me, I'm an Aussie. I forget to ask how someone's doing. I'm sorry, it's just such a bad Aussie trait. It really is. So rude of us. I've got to get used to saying that. That's better. Okay. I think I was mumbling. I think I was actually away from the mic as well. I have a tendency to do that. Okay, I'm going to pop those into there. Yeah, that'll do for now. And back out to this one, and you can go in there. Excellent. Okay. Okay, yeah, so what I was saying was the other three people who are in the chat at the moment, I got invited by Den to do a collaboration with other people, and it's, we go into Fortnite, into a world altogether, instead of like this at the moment. I'm the only one in this world. There's nobody else in this entire world. I can go all over it. So no other, unless I invited somebody, no other outside people like streamers could come in. So this is going to be a world where a few of us. I look like a real streamer. Oh, JT, you're awesome. You just boosted my confidence big time. That is so cool. I probably because I never shut up. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be doing, I think, once or twice a week. So I'll have that to happen, and that's called The Adventurers, Wendy. And then I'll have us girls on our broadcast, and then I'll have my own streams. And I'm absolutely thrilled to pieces. Just absolutely thrilled to pieces about it, because this is what I wanted. I'm 74. I love doing what I'm doing right now, and I want to be busy. I've got all the time in the world. I don't have young kids or a husband. My husband passed a long time ago, so you're still nervous for the podcast? Oh, really? It's not difficult to set up. Look, if I can set it up, Wendy, honestly, anybody could. A fourth grader could. Oh, they could probably do it better than me, but It's not. It's honestly not hard to do. Are you on a PC or are you on like a console? Here I am. I've stopped working again. Okay, I'm going to bed. Where's my bed? Do I have one? Oh yeah, I do. What setup do you have at the moment, Wendy? I'm talking with. Good grief. Okay, Mr. Silas, what are you doing? You're on a PC. Look, dead easy. Absolutely dead easy to set up. You need a microphone and a headset. That's it. That's it's so easy. And you need a software. I use OBS. I find it's pretty good. That's not hard to set up. There are so many videos on YouTube on how to set it up. Some better than the others, but it's just not hard. Honestly, love, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So we'll do it. I'll help you. You have a mic already, and you already have a camera. You're there. All you need is OBS. Have a look at the OBS software. There's two. There's Streamlabs. I think it's Streamlabs. Don't go with them. It's very complicated. But OBS software is what you need. It's free. It's a free download. Yeah, just go, and I'll help you set it up if you like. I'll give you a ring on the phone or something. OBS. I'm pretty sure it is. Guys, can you tell me if... I can't remember when I set it up. It's only 7 weeks ago, but I'm pretty sure OBS was free. Does anybody know? I'm pretty... Streamlabs was the one that cost, because I was going to go with that before someone said, no, don't cancel the subscription, go with OBS, which I did. So I'm pretty sure it is. Have a look at it. It seems rather complicated. It is, yeah. Thanks, JT. It seems rather complicated to set up, but honestly, it's not. It's really quite, and I could walk you through it. Absolutely walk you through it. Wouldn't be a problem at all. My animals have gone poop crazy. Or is it just that it's the snow and I can see it all over the place? Okay, hi. I'll give you a pat. Ah. Oh, they're so cute. I'm not half an animal lover. I've got 5 animals in my house at the moment, so I love animals, even Lego animals. I was just going to go and shake hands with one of the luggage things. What do you call it? Containers. Okay. Oh, I'm leveling up. That's cool. Yeah. All right. Now don't go. Oh, you are. You're pooping again. I should, maybe if I just stop shaking hands with them or petting them, it might do. Okay. Well, I'm collecting all this stuff. It's good because I've really got to figure out what I'm doing. Now, concentrate, Dem, on what you're doing. What are you doing over there? Sitting there, relaxing, doing nothing, bludging. All right. I wanted to turn this into the villagers' room. So I have my music there. Let's have a look. Do I have enough for that? Ah, yeah, I put that away. Stupid. Silly, 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 silly. This is what happens when you do that. Pooping. Pooping. Remember Dan? Pooping, yeah. What's he call it? Dropping bundles. Tiny little chocolate bundles. Oh my God, that's dreadful. Uh, Wendy and I actually watch a broadcast of Geeks and Gamers, and there's a guy on there, absolutely unbelievable vocalist by the name of Dan Vask, and he's incredibly funny. He really is. He's the one that he says pooping, doesn't he? I'm sure it's Dan that says that. They all do, actually. All the Geeks and Gamers are just a funny, fantastic lot of gamers. He is calling. Oh, you're joking? Is he really? The poop gang. that I can understand that for sure. The poop gang. Yep. All right. What do I need? I need this. I need this. I'm completely off target today, and I'll probably need that. That doesn't matter. I'm doing good here. You know, this is all about having fun, and I certainly, when I first started this, I was just talk my head off to nobody on the first first couple of weeks, except my family, and whilst, the 5 or 6 of my family that subscribed certainly weren't listening to me, interested in hearing me talk. So I was literally prattling on for hours to myself. What do I need? I need wood. Okay. It didn't really bother me, but now, hi dude, what you after? You got a recipe for me, Silas? Okay, so you lost the receipt. Very neglectful, lad. Very neglectful. What am I after? I know. I want wood. I haven't, apart from Tuesday Night Live, Wendy, I haven't seen Dan much. He's tried to get everyone he knows in his poop gang like Jay and Krista. Well, I thought they would have already been in it. When did this come about? Was this a Tuesday Night Live thing? Because I missed the last one. Or was it on Bro Science or something? All right, so I want you to go up there. Now go back. Okay, looking good. All right, so this is our kind of little music area. That's what this is going to be. What I did on on one of the other worlds, but it wasn't a survivor. It was just, you could just build anything and you had all the resources. And they had like easels and all creative stuff that I put in a village, like a building like this. But unfortunately, Survivor is very limited on what you can do, on the resources. And I don't know if you can actually get them, like buy them, or if there's any such thing like that you could do. I don't really know. I've got that. What's that? What the hell is a Winterfest barrel? Maybe it's alcohol or drinks or something. It kind of looks like that could be it. All right, what do I need for that? Planks. Okay, well, we better get them a bit tanked, eh? Okay. So I need planks, which are over here. I'll take that many. And so we'll have to establish a bar. Oh, it was one of the episodes. I was on his Twitter post. Yeah, see, I haven't even been on Twitter. I'm going to pop this over here. I'm assuming by the look of this, they look like kegs. They kind of look like kegs to me. Okay, so I'm going to put that about there. Now, what would you have near kegs? A bar. Of course you would. I wonder if they actually do anything like a bar. They're tables, end tables, coffee tables, narrow counters. Could probably do something with that. Gee, you're fairly limited, aren't you, on what you can do? I can see the advantage in being in playing Lego without these, not the survival mode, just with all the resources that you want. Winterfest barrel is a beer barrel. Okay, so alcohol. It has to do with German Oktoberfest. Thank you, Andy. Well, that's what we're going to have. And if I can find some high stools kind of to go with it. But I'm thinking maybe not. I'm thinking kind of like a bar. A lot of us in Australia, we have our rumpus rooms are set up as like a long bar with high chairs on them, and I know, and a pool table, and some sort of seats around the outside. That's what we have a lot in Australia. Many of us have rumpus rooms, we call them. But okay, so how about a couple of stools? That would probably do. That's a footstool. They're chairs. That's not exactly what I'm after. Beastly chair sounds exciting. Blue stool. That looks like a toilet. Okay, none of them are going to go any good. Sofas. Okay, maybe we just put a... They can kind of just sit in a sofa, have a beer. Most people stand up though. Winterfest. Okay, no, I don't know what I'm going to put in there. And if you're going in that theme, you can place long benches with long tables. Okay, that's an idea. Yeah, okay, so tables, long tables. Like you mean kitchen level height. That type of thing. So long benches with long tables. Okay, I'm not sure I'm getting that, Wendy, but long benches. What about the seating? Is it they don't sit, it's just benches? Trying to find something that would be suitable. That's like an ancient end thing, and some of us would probably... Oh no, too small. No, that's no good. All right, I'm going to give up on that for the time being. I'm going to see if I can... Okay, we've got the dance thing happening. Whoa. What did I just do? Ah. Cool. Would be better if it was a bit of heavy metal. Rectangle. Okay. All right. We could do with a bit of Dan Vask on here, Wendy, couldn't we? Wouldn't it be great if I could have, if you could choose your music in this radio here? I would put all of Dan's stuff, and I'd put all of Eric Gronwell. Yeah, I'd put all of that stuff. This sounds like metal. Hey, I'm liking this. Can you hear that? That sounds like power metal. I can't believe it. That's metal. That's never. I've been doing this for 7 weeks and I've had a radio in every village. It's never played metal before. You don't hear it. Oh my God, that's metal playing. Tell you who it sounds like. It could be very, very much like Fearless. I would, except it's not Dan's voice, of course. But it's the type of music that Fearless plays, which of course is symphonic power metal. That's so. Who are you? Why are you sitting in my chair? What's your name? Snowcap. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, I have. You can stay for the night. What a shame you can't hear that, because that is absolutely brilliant. Let me see if I can turn it up. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. It's going to bug me though, Wendy. It would be something I'd expect Dan to sing. I'll be honest. Oh, that's amazing. That's just... Oh, good on you. Thanks, JT. I have a Facebook page and I have a Facebook ordinary account. Send me a friend I can't get it out. A friend request on that, and yeah, I'm happy. I have 2 Facebook accounts. I have Shannon Anderson, which is my name, and in brackets it's Demi Storm. And yeah, and then I have Shannon Anderson, which is my personal Facebook, and that is for family. That's a family one. So yeah. But anything that's got Demi Storm in it is open. Send me a friend request. I'm happy. My kids actually suggested Demi Storm as a name for me. So that was pretty cool. All right. I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing, and I've had a ball. So I've done nothing except pick up poop. And they haven't done any more. Aren't they good little animals? You understand? Yeah, I'm going to have to find out what that is, Wendy. That is honestly something that I would expect Fearless or even Manowar or... That's incredible. You know, how incredible would it be if they actually hear you? Because I know technology hears everything you do and sees everything you do. If they actually heard that and played metal music through it, or is it just a damn fluke? I really don't know. It's quite amazing. All right, back to work, girl. Oh, there's metal music playing in the background. This has just made my bloody day. Oh, I couldn't be happier. All right, what am I going to put over here? Let's have a look. I've got this kind of building. I've got that there. I've got that one there. I am going to do this one. Let me see where my boundaries are. I've got plenty of room, but I don't want to kill the trees. All right, let's have a look. I've got all of this over here. Right, okay, I already had those things there. I could do another building over here. Heaps and heaps of room. And I think I might throw it right in here, but I might do it as a... are you on Twitch? No, Sandy. I actually, when I first started, I opened a Twitch account. I think I did 2 streams on it. I still have it. I just haven't figured out how to have OBS stream to both YouTube and Twitch. It isn't a coincidence. That's incredible. Yeah. So I just don't know how to set OBS to stream for both, or do I have to do individual streams? I don't know. I've really got to look at that. But I will. I'd be happy to stream on Twitch or Rumble. Again, I know the Geeks and Gamers guys mainly do Rumble as opposed to Twitch, but I have a Twitch account, so yeah, I'm kind of happy to do that. So more than happy. It isn't. I don't believe it's a coincidence either. That's absolutely amazing. All right, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a detached garage. Okay, and I'm going to put it right here. Yeah. Yeah. What did I do? That's a house. I've got plenty of that. So I'm going to do it here. Got plenty of room. And I'm going to put my... not enough bloody resources. Go away. What do I need? Oh, okay. I've got plenty of that. All right, let's go get it. It's over here. At least I think it is. Yep, there it is. I'll plop 2 of them in there. Oh, I'm dying to hear this now. What do I do with it? Oh, it's not. No, that stuff that's coming out of this jukebox now is rap. And I can't tolerate rap, so... Okay, let's go. We're going to put a garage here. Placement is always important because you think you've got it placed right, but you don't. I need a bit of space. So there, we're going there. All right. Okay, let's start the build. Go E. All right. You laughing about, Wendy? All right, let's go. I was just saying, Wendy, I started streaming on February the 21st, which is just 7 weeks ago, and I just hit 45 subscribers, which is just phenomenal. So I'm hoping that I can get to 50 by the end of April. That's my goal. Seems kind of small compared to Dan's of 1 million, doesn't it? But hey, 50's good for me. I'm liking 50. I know Dan has got a goal of 500 for the adventures, which is certainly not an unreasonable number. That would be awesome. Well, if you're talking about covers, Dan's covers, I mean, he covers such a wide genre of music. I mean, the man could sing a phone book and make it brilliant, you know. My love has always been metal music since I was a teenager, you know. I mean, I was into, you know... To give you an idea, you know, I was 15 years old when the Beatles and Rolling Stones hit Australia. Well, for me, it was the Stones. You know, I was never a Beatles fan. I grew up with my kids with Iron Maiden, with Judas Priest, Metallica, Megadeth. That was always the genre that I loved. My son is a musician. He's a drummer, a bass player, and a vocalist. So, and his choice is metal music. Dan turned me on to symphonic power metal, which is Manowar, Fearless, the stuff he really likes to do. But by the same token, as I said, Dan can do multiple genres, and I love all of the stuff that he does. Oh, there's some I don't. There's a couple of ones that I'm just not interested in. It's not a genre that I can handle much. But I like most of his stuff. Yeah. I mean, the guy he's a musical masterpiece. He's just a master. He really is. There's no, as I said, he could sing a phone book. But the band Fearless, I love. His band. Their music, I can't understand why they weren't signed. Although I know that's something Dan didn't particularly want. Why they stories from my parents about it was huge. I mean, they both arrived at Mascot Airport in Sydney literally within a short period of time, and it was like, it's like what I was talking about. Yeah, everything's you're either one or the other. You were either a Beatles fan or you were a Rolling Stones fan, and we hated each other, because of it. It's ridiculous. But you're either, in my era, you were either a surfer, or especially in Australia, you're either a surfer or a rocker. Well, guess what? I was both. Because I rode motorbikes, but I lived in one of the greatest beaches in Australia, so I was a surfer as well. Yeah, they were, Wendy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's a look what he did with Friday Night Live. With that, I mean, that went to #1 on Amazon. Good grief, the man's a genius. Which points me to my son, who has his second single coming out. He has his first single, which was out last year, and he actually won. He got commended in the UK International Songwriters Competition, of which hundreds of thousands enter, and he got it commended, and it was his very first single, very first song. So he's multi-talented too. What am I doing? Go down here. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I hope so, JT. I really do. It would be fantastic, honestly. What is yes, the history has repeated with New Kids on a Block and Take That. I don't know what they are. Are they bands? Because I don't know them. All right, so we've got this happening. All right. Yay! Yay for me. Now, what I can do now is I can put the rest of these... Oh, cool. I like this little garage. Nice. All right, so what I've done now is I've done that, and that's somewhere to actually store the... look at these lazy people. You're supposed to be working. Good grief, what do I pay you for? Anyway, joking, of course. I can put these chests now. And then I think I might turn this area over here into their boy bands. Okay, that's why I haven't heard of them. Yeah, because I don't follow. That's kind of pop music, isn't it? I really don't follow it. Hi, Scrap. How you doing? How you doing, dude? Yeah, there's another one. Cool. And you too. All right. So now I've got to get the gear to get... Oh, gosh. I've got to get the stuff together to put chests over here. Suppose I better give you a hug too. No, boy bands, no. Not into them. Now, do I have enough? Okay, so what do I want? I want to do the big ones, which means I want cut amber and metal plate, which means I'm going to have to go cave diving. Pretty sure, because I don't think I have enough. I've only got a small amount, and I want to completely outfit that particular thing in big. Okay, and metal plate, I've got 29. Okay. Well, that's my next job when I come in tomorrow. Is I've got to go cave diving for amber. I know exactly what cave has got it. It's only just down the road there. And then I have to get more metal plate. If you want to reach your goal, you have to announce your streams. You mean like geeks do, how they've got live in such and such amount of time? Yeah, I got to learn to do that. Okay. Good job, Wendy. Writing it down right now. Learn to announce. All right. So that I've got to do that on OBS. So there's two things. So learn to announce my streams. And also, I've got to look at Twitch. I know you said you tried expert, but you know you can't fly and... Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Well, I just found out how to do the custom, and it was just easy. I took the easy way out. But when I first started, I didn't have custom, and I think I did 11 villages without it. So I can do it. I'm just lazy, Dan. So Twitch. So I've got to check OBS out on multi-channel streaming. Okay. Thanks, JT. Appreciate it, love. What I'll do today is I'll find out from OBS. I'll check out OBS, some videos on it, and find out how to multi-channel. So I'll go on Twitch because I've already got a Twitch account anyway. And I'll find out about announcing my streams, how to do that. But normally I bring my, I stream for an hour of a morning because I've got a cat that demands to be fed at 7 a.m. And then I've got a few other things that I have to do at this time in the morning, like make my bed and do all the, normal womanly stuff that you have to do, housework stuff. So I do that. So I normally bring my Twitch. Oh, God, where's my brain gone? I have a video I'll send you to help with. Oh, on multiple streams. You can do YouTube Switch at the same time for free. Thank you, because I found, I did find one, but again, it was like, hi, dude. Oh, I just tried to kill you. Sorry about that, Lynx. A lot of the beginner type videos I've found, I've played them, and they tell you what to do, but they don't tell you how to do it. And they'll just say, oh, do this and do that. And I go, yeah, well, that was a lot of bloody good. No, it wasn't. So, yeah, because it's... See, one of the problems I've had is that I've never had a PC before. When I streamed World of Warcraft, I did it on an Apple iMac. Matter of fact, it's still sitting there, over there, although that's an updated version of it. So I've never done PCs before. When I decided I was going to start gaming again, and also World of Warcraft, Apple can only play World of Warcraft. They're not good gaming machines at all. But World of Warcraft, it was great. So when I decided to start again, I thought, okay, I'm going to have to get a gaming machine, which I did. I've got double monitors, the whole bit, but I never knew how to work it. So this last 7 weeks has been a massive learning curve for me because everything on an Apple Mac is completely opposite on a Windows-based system. So I knew how to do things I knew how to set things up. I knew everything about Apple Mac. I've used them for 20 years, but PCs, no. So it's a huge, massive learning curve for me. So when someone's on a beginner and says, oh, look, go to here and here and here, I don't even know how to find it, let alone go to it, So it's a bit of an issue, but I'll work it out. Hey, I've got this far. I'll definitely work it out. But listen, guys, I'm gonna have a cat who's gonna have a fit in a minute if I don't feed him. He's actually at my feet right at this moment, trying to remind me. So I'm gonna end my stream. Thank you, guys. Please give me a thumbs up, and Dan, I'll talk to you soon. Wendy, probably talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, guys, for subscribing and the friend request. You're absolutely wonderful. And I will talk to you again soon. And I am so looking forward to the adventurers. That was really good. Yeah, oh, yeah, Wendy. So much different devices. Anyway, lovelies, got to go. Going to end the stream. I always never figure out how to actually end the stream other than... what is his name? Who? My son? Jordan Anderson. He's on YouTube. And the name of his song is Heatwave. And he's just a young guy. He's just starting out. He's a drummer, he's a bass player, and he's a vocalist. There's no vocals on Heatwave. It's a rock instrumental, and he did it all himself. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. Stay safe, hey.